Our first comedian is a Jew from New York, very funny. Let's hear some love for Jeff Simon! Come on, Jeff, get up there. Scotty. Give it up for Scotty. One of the top divorce lawyers in Manhattan. In fact, I've got divorced so many times I have him on speed dial. Like Scotty said, I'm a Jew from New York. My favorite period of Jewish history is 4,000 years ago, when the Jews were wandering around the desert trying to find the Upper East Side. I'm not religious, like I don't believe there's an afterlife, but I do believe we go to a better place when we die. Any place is better than this living hell. Sorry, I'm having a bad day. My balls have been itching like fucking crazy all day. I asked this woman who has the most incredible asses I've ever seen in my life if she wants to move in with me. She wants $100,000 line of credit and a weekly allowance. That's what a hot-looking woman goes for today. Believe that? Or any guys here that are thinking of getting rid of your wife or your girlfriend for your dream girl? Anybody? You guys are afraid to raise your hand? Well, think again, guys. Your dream girl does not want you. She wants somebody like an Upper East Side Jew that can pay her that $100,000. I was flattered that she thought I was an Upper East Side Jew. Unfortunately, I'm a Lower East Side Jew. And the only thing I can afford to make her is the beneficiary of my life insurance policy. It's worth $100,000, and cancer, heart attack, and suicide run in my family. Michael had a quadruple bypass. When he found out he had cancer, he jumped off the Empire State Building. All right. The best time to meet a woman is when your husband dies. Okay, you got to start making your move when they start lowering the casket in the ground. Okay, and before they get on these dating websites. Okay, when the funeral's over and everybody starts walking back to their car, you got to get this chick's phone number. I asked this chick for her phone number the day after the funeral. She wouldn't even talk to me. She didn't want anything to do with me. She met somebody on one of these dating websites. It was too late. Oh man. I don't do well with Jewish women. I just don't do well. Last time I was with a Jewish woman, the first thing she ever said to me was, "What do you do for a living?" Shit. And then, she would never say good morning. She would say, "How's your stock portfolio doing?" And she suffered from a bad case of crow's feet around her eyes. You know what that is, woman. It kept getting worse. Whenever I tell her to suck my dick, she would go, "Suck what?" And I got thank you. I got divorced. I divorced my last wife 5 years ago. I would have got divorced a lot sooner, but my father-in-law told me, if you ever divorce my daughter, you'll be dog food. I had to wait for this motherfucker to die. Right before he died, I wanted to ask him, were you serious about that dog food line? And the motherfucker slipped into a coma. My New Year's resolution. Fucking laughs here. My New Year's resolution is to date more women. Date more women. It's just impossible meeting women because they just have too much baggage. There's too much freaking baggage. I know this woman. She's really nice. She got more baggage than a non-stop Delta flight from Nicaragua to JFK. Nobody on that flight is going back to Nicaragua. I mean, this woman, thank you. This woman, her asshole son lives at home. Her dog gets chemo. Her mother has Alzheimer's, and her father has Parkinson's. I saw him the other day, was shaking like a leaf. I said to this guy, "You want to go to Michael J. Fox's doctor?" Last time I saw him on TV, this guy was hardly shaking. Oh, come on. Jesus fucking Christ. But you cannot get involved with a woman like this. You know, you just can't because they just have too much baggage. I was in a bar. Friday night, and I was trying to make eye contact with this woman, and this guy standing next to her starts rubbing her ass and wouldn't stop. Are there any insecure ass rubbers here that's got to start rubbing a woman's ass every time they think a guy's trying to steal your woman away? Anybody here like that? Stop rubbing your woman's ass. Nobody's trying to steal her away from you. Plus, it's degrading to the woman, right? These women are not objects. Eye contact is meaningless, unless it lasts for 3 seconds. If it lasts for 3 whole seconds, start rubbing the ass, because you're in big trouble, guys. 3 seconds, you're in big fucking trouble. Yeah, let's see. I made eye contact with this really hot woman. It lasted for like 2 seconds. And as soon as I got home, I jerked off. It was great. I'm going to see this woman again next week. Hopefully. But then there was this older woman in the bar. She might have been hot like 20 years ago, but she still had that swagger like she was still hot. You know? I felt like telling her, lose the swagger, you're not hot anymore, you had your day in the sun, go home. You know? I know what it's like to have your day in the sun. 2 years ago, Captain Sully Sullenberger did the miracle landing on Hudson. You guys remember that?
Yeah.
Saved 160 lives. All these women were hot for him, and they thought I looked like Captain Sully Sullenberger. A lot of people thought I was Sully. I tell you, there's nothing like fucking a woman that thinks you're God. Really. Black guys, you could have your 10-inch cock, man. I'll take Miracle on a Hudson any day of the week. And yeah, I'm a pharmacist. I work for Rite Aid. In fact, I've been covering this Rite Aid in Staten Island this week. The thing I like about it is you don't get any customers till like 4 o'clock. Because everybody on Staten Island is a drug addict, and that's what time they wake up. My tech, my pharmacist tech pulls up in a $60,000 brand new Beamer, paid $20,000 cash for it. The thing displays like text messages and emails on his dashboard. I asked him if he knows anything about the 10 bottles of OxyContin that are missing from the pharmacy with a street value of $20,000. He says he knows nothing about it. And we get phony scripts from for OxyContin all day long. You guys know what that is, right? OxyContin. And so this guy, you can't fill too many of them because the DA will, like, you know, give you a fine or close you down. So I only fill scripts if the people act like they're in pain. Like this guy comes in a wheelchair. This guy in a wheelchair hands me his script. It was for 300 OxyContin, and 1 tablet like every 2 hours. He said he got shot in Iraq, shot in the spine, and he's paralyzed from the waist down. I told this guy to get the fuck out of here. This guy dunked on me in a playground the day before. This guy did one of these in-your-face, John Starks in-your-face Michael Jordan dunks on me. I told this guy, get the fuck out of here and don't ever dunk on me again. And I tell you, everybody in Staten Island, they're gonna be the dumbest fucking people in the world besides being drug addicts. Anybody from Staten Island here? This lady calls me up at 5 o'clock and wants to know if she can have a glass of wine with dinner. Can you believe this shit? I said, what are you on? She goes, OxyContin, Ambien, Xanax. I said, lady, you're better off with heroin. And then this lady comes in with a bag of blow, and she wants to know what it is. You believe this? I told her it was sweet and low. I offered her $400 for it. She wouldn't take it. I mean, what is this lady? Think she can get more from CVS for a bag of sweet and low? How fucking stupid can these people be? And I'll finish up with this one, Scotty. He wants me out of here. This lady comes in with a couple of pills she found in her 9-year-old son's jacket pocket, and she wants to know what they are. I knew right off the bat they were OxyContin. I mean, why have kids? Anybody have kids here? Anybody here? Is anybody here? Well, why have kids if your 9-year-old kid is going to be a drug addict? You know what I mean? Why have kids? My kids didn't become drug addicts until they were 13 or 14. And I always told my kids, if you're going to buy drugs on the street, let me match the price at least. All right, I'll give you back to the great Scotty.